Hi friends, I'm back today to chat with you, and as you can tell, I'm dressed up in costume. This is launch week for Shine Like the Dawn, and I've been coming to you each day for a chat about 10 minutes. We've been talking about the story, the characters, and the setting. And yesterday we talked about my research trips to England. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Edwardian hats and dresses. Because my heroine, Maggie, is a hat maker in the story Shine Like the Dawn. So I thought that'd be fun to show you some of the Edwardian dresses and hats that I have and tell you a little bit about those. But before we do, I wanted to tell you about our giveaways. Now, yesterday we had a giveaway with a really pretty mug and a notepad set. And I asked you to leave a comment. We talked about my research trip, so I said for you to leave a comment under that video about if you could go to England, what would you like to see, or if you've already been, what was your highlight? And so we had a fun time. I enjoyed reading your comments. That was so fun to hear where you'd like to go. And the winner of the giveaway from yesterday is Heidi Robbins. And Heidi said that she hasn't been to England yet, but she would love to go to London and then to go out in the countryside. So Heidi, I hope you get to take that trip. And if you're listening in, I hope that you'll send me a private message with your mailing address, and we'll get those gifts sent off to you. And then I want to tell you about the giveaway that we have for today. This is our last chat. I've been doing these each day since Tuesday when it was launch day. So if you'd like to see the past chats, you can look at those on my Facebook author page. But this is our final one for the week, and so I thought I wanted to make it a really special giveaway. So if you have followed me on Facebook at all, you know that I love tea and teacups and tea parties. So I wanted to give you this special teacup, so cute with polka dots and stripes. And then also with that, I'm going to give you this special tea box, and it's really cool. It says on the front, remember the day's blessings and forget the day's troubles. And then it opens up, and inside it has a place for you to keep your tea. And I filled it all up with some of my favorite teas. So I'll be sending this out to whoever is the winner of the giveaway today. And if you'd like to enter the giveaway, the way you do it is listen to the video, and then at the end I'll ask you a question. And you just type your answer in as a comment on this video, and that's how you enter the giveaway. And you'll have 24 hours. Even if you're not seeing this video live, you can still enter the giveaway for 24 hours after it posts. And then tomorrow I'll announce the winner on my Facebook page. So it's been fun just to read all your comments this week. It's been great. I feel really connected to my readers. So before we talk about hats and dresses, though, I wanted to show you my teacup collection. So I'm going to, well, I thought I'd just show you my dress a little bit here. It has really cool sleeves. I don't know if you can see the sleeves there. They have a neat special sewing and lace. And I like the square neckline with the lace collar. This dress was made by a company called Recollections, and they have beautiful dresses that they make from different time periods. So if you're looking to dress in costume for some special event, or you're an author yourself and you write in a different time period, then you can check out Recollections for some really nice dresses. All right, so I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you my teacup collection. This is my guest room that we're in today. And I keep my teacups over here in this special cabinet. Oh, and they're all stripy because I have the blinds shut. But I have some really pretty ones. Now, most of these, don't you just love that little cream and sugar? So cute. And then most of these I got from garage sales or on eBay. eBay's a great place. That's a cool teapot in the back there, too. It's like a little cottage. And then these two in the front are probably some of my favorite because they have the pretty spring flowers on them. And my mom used to have this kind of a set. This isn't hers, but it's like the set that she had. When I was a little girl, I remember her having that china. So that was a fun find for me on eBay. So I've been collecting those, and it's kind of fun. And then when I have a tea party, I pull them out and use them. And I have had tea parties, like for my own birthday. Sometimes I'll invite people over and make myself a tea party for a birthday. Or sometimes I have done tea parties too for the launches of several of my books. So I put my book posters up today so you could kind of see some of those. So I've written 4 books that are set during the Edwardian time period: The Governess of Highland Hall, The Daughter of Highland Hall, and then A Refuge at Highland Hall. So those 3 are all part of a series. They each have a unique hero and heroine, though, so you get a happy ending at the end of each book. You don't have to be like hanging off the cliff wondering what's going to happen. But the setting, the Highland Hall estate, and the family, they continue on through the stories. And then Shine Like the Dawn, the book that we're launching this week, is unique in that it's a standalone novel. It's not planning to be a series. But although I did have one blogger this week who said, oh, you should write a story about Violet, Maggie's little sister, when she grows up and what happens to her. And she would be 18, right, when World War I is starting. So I got thinking about that this week, and I thought, oh, that's a good idea. Maybe I should write about Violet. So I'm thinking about that. But it is a standalone novel right now, and the next one I'm writing is also a standalone. So you can look forward to those. And all 4 of these are set in that Edwardian time period. And one person asked me on Facebook this week, how can you say that your novels are set in the Edwardian time period, like this one, because it's written in it's set in 1915, and she said, I thought King Edward died in 1910. And she is right, King Edward did die, but they still called it the Edwardian era, from most historians say from 1901, right when Queen Victoria died, and through King Edward's reign, and then through World War I, which would be until 1918. And World War I, of course, changed everything for people in England, and it was a totally different era after that. So that was the end of the Edwardian era. So now I thought I would show you some of the Edwardian dresses that I have. I just have 2, and then the ones that I'm wearing today. So I guess I have 3. And the hats that go with them, and kind of tell you a little bit about them. This one is also designed by Recollections. It's really pretty with the black lace over the lavender, and it has this velvet belt. And then this hat that goes with it actually has the same fabric right on top that matches the dress. So that's kind of fun. And it's a really big picture hat, kind of like the one I'm wearing today. It's like almost heavy to wear. So that's what that one is. And then this outfit is the one that is designed to be like the Refuge at Highland Hall. So it has a similar design in that it has this lace collar, and then the braiding, the pretty braiding on there that's patterned with the lace on the sleeves, that kind of thing. And then the hat that goes with it is a cloche, I think that's how you say it, cloche style hat, which was during the war. And see, hats got smaller. There were the big hats they had earlier in the Edwardian period, and then as the war came, the dresses were a little more simple, and the hats were smaller. So that's the hat that goes with this dress, and it's actually the same hat that they used on the cover shoot. So that was a fun gift for me to receive the hat afterwards, and I've worn it for some different book events, and that was kind of fun because, you know, to dress up in like costume is always fun. So I enjoyed that. So those are the hats and dresses that I own, and I wanted to tell you a few stories about the covers and the hats that are used on the covers here. The first one, for the Governess of Highland Hall, because I love Pinterest and I've been collecting images of Edwardian dresses, when it was time to design the cover, they let me give input. So I got to help choose the model, and then to say which dresses and outfits I thought would be best, and I helped pick out the hat. But when I got the cover design, she was wearing the hat way back on her head, tipped back like a little girl, kind of like you would remember Anne of Green Gables wore that straw hat way on the back of her head. Well, that's how this one looked. And I told them, oh, I love everything about the cover, but her hat is really at the wrong angle. Can you change it? And they said, oh, no, we cannot change it because it's too expensive to redo the cover shoot. It's just going to have to go the way it is. But then the designer, bless his heart, he used Photoshop, and he flattened her hat out. So she's wearing it at the right angle. So that was great. I was so pleased and really love how that cover turned out. And for the daughter of Highland Hall, now she's wearing kind of an evening dress. And at dinner in Edwardian times, a woman would not wear a hat to dinner, but she might wear a tiara if she was, you know, in a titled family, or she would wear what's called a fascinator. So that's what I have down here. A fascinator is just a feathered or jeweled or, you know, something small that you would wear in your hair. And when they did the cover shoot, she actually had a fascinator in her hair made with a peacock feather. But because she's turned at the angle that she is, the designer felt like with just a little bit of the feather sticking out that it didn't look good. So he eliminated the fascinator. I was a little sad about that, but it looks great the way it is. So that's the story about the daughters of Highland Hall. And then for this one, we wanted the hat made to match the dress. And so we contacted a lady who makes hats. Her name is Darna Mitchie, and she owns, let me see if I can do this right, East Angel Harbor Hats. And she makes all kinds of lovely hats. And so she very kindly designed this one for us for the cover shoot. And Darna also made the hat that I made today. So that's fun to think about her and her special hat making abilities. So if you need a hat, you can contact Darna. Well, let's see. What else was I going to talk about here? Oh, I wanted to just tell you that it's really been a fun and busy week for me. I've loved seeing all the reviews come up online. Thank you so much. Those that are posting reviews, that's really helpful, and I appreciate that so much. And also there are some other giveaways that are going on besides this one about the teacup and the tea box today that you could enter. I wanted you to know there's a few other giveaways and give you a chance to enter for those too. So all of these links will be on my Facebook author page. So you can check there if you note something that sounds like, oh, I want to go enter that. You can look on my Facebook author page. So there is a blog tour going on right now by a group that's called Celebrate Lit. And so every day there are 2 or 3 blog stops on that tour, and the people have read Shine Like the Dawn and they post their review, and some post other articles or question answers that I did. And there's an option there to enter a 4-book giveaway. So they're giving away all the books that I showed you, the Highland Hall novels and Shine Like the Dawn. So you could enter that giveaway. And then on my blog and website, I have a prize package giveaway that just started today. And what we're giving away are, let's see, as a set of 3 journals and some really pretty colored pens to write in your journal or to draw or color in your journal, and also a reader's journal where you can keep track of the books that you read. And we decided to go with a journal kind of theme for our prize package because in Shine Like the Dawn, the journals play a big part in helping solve the mystery. So Maggie's father kept a journal, and then Helen also, who's the antagonist in the story, had kept a diary. So we thought that'd be fun to have that kind of a theme for our giveaway package. So you can look for the links to that on my Facebook page, and you can enter that one. And that will go through March the 6th. You have time to enter that. And there's also, it has a rafflecopter form, and it helps us a lot because it gives you the option to kind of share it or tweet about it, that kind of thing. So that would be fun and be helpful for us too. So I just wanted to say thank you for tuning in and chatting with me this week. I really enjoyed connecting with you that way. And I hope that you enjoy Shine Like the Dawn. It has some special meaning to me because it has special themes like forgiveness and justice and mercy. And those are important things to learn about. And I think it's fun and entertaining, but it also is meaningful to see how characters look at those kind of issues and go through difficult times in their life, and yet they still can be helped by God through those. So I hope you'll enjoy the story and it'll be meaningful for you. So it's been a great week. I've really enjoyed being with you, and I wish you happy reading and God's blessings.